Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday and we are doing a quick cleanup of our house, and this week's big challenge in the Ultimate Home in the Home Checklist Planner is to organize the master bathroom storage. I have not done any prep work ahead of time. This is what ours looks like right now. It needs some attention. So I thought I would hop on with you guys and encourage y'all to get it done. I am so excited. There's a lot to do here. The one thing I'm going to start with this time as I go forward is I'm actually going to try labeling things. So in the past, I have not done a great job of labeling what's in here. So as we go to this morning, I was hoping y'all would help me kind of figure out what my labels should be, how I can organize this best. So let me know your thoughts. The first thing I'm going to do is label this as first aid kit, because this is all first aid stuff that we have in here. And there's some medicine, which needs to be scooted over to the medicine one. If you are hopping on, tell me if you are joining us for the Passionate Penny Picture Home Planner. Tell me if you need to tell me what your bathroom storage looks like. Do you need some organizing tips for it? These are all Dollar Tree baskets, so they're cheap little bins. They don't cost a whole lot of money, just to keep it simple. I like that the bins are clear, which makes it super easy. Good morning, Heather. So glad to see you. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do is first aid. The first aid kit right there. So I'm actually gonna label these and hope that maybe my family will watch them. We'll see how they go. Oh, I meant to do that so that it was backwards. I'm afraid it's backwards. Let's see. Tell me, you guys, how are you doing with this stuff? Do you need some help getting your stuff tidied as you go? Then that one is razors. Let me show y'all what's in here, and you guys help me figure out how to organize this. This is razors, toothpaste, mostly razors and toothpaste and some makeup. So I am gonna probably just make sure this is cleared out of everything except razors and makeup and see how it goes. Good morning, Sue. Glad to see you. Sue, I used your spoon yesterday and I loved it. Good morning, Moya. I'm so glad you're here. Cindy, good morning. I'm tickled to see you here. Okay, guys, what labels do you use? Do you use labels in your bathroom? Tell me what you do with this one. This is, let me see what this is. This is, what did I just say it was? Razors. I can't do this and talk at the same time. Razors and soap. This looks really sloppy. I need to do a better job. Good morning, Melanie. So glad to see you. Hi, Bridget. Bridget, when is your surgery, Bridget? Hi, Amy. So glad to see you this morning. I've been wondering about that one, Bridget. I've been checking your Facebook page to see. Good morning, Diane. So glad to see you this morning. This is super hard to hold these and do this at the same time. Okay, razors and soap. This is backwards, isn't it, guys? Let me see if I can fix this so it's not backwards for y'all. How's that? Oh, much better. So much better. Good morning, Terry. Hi, Tanya. I'm so glad to see y'all this morning. Do me a favor and hit the share this button and let somebody know. Facebook has been really wonky and apparently doesn't want anybody to see us lately, so we're having some issues with getting people to see our videos, which is annoying because, well, it just is annoying. Anyways, okay, this is a first aid kit that I have. This is extra. I'll probably end up sending it with a kiddo to college, but I'm just gonna leave everything right there. This is when I get into the crazy, right here. Here we go. So these are Band-Aids, so they need to get moved to this one. These are more Band-Aids. This is a lot. I thought this was all medicine. The plan was that this would be all medicine. And then there's makeup poofs. That should be there. Band-Aids. This should be medicine in theory. Y'all, this is a mess. I was wondering how this would do, and I need to check my dates on this stuff as well. Hey, Natalie. Hi, Missy in Alabama. Yeah, where are y'all from this morning? I lived in Madison, Alabama for like 10 years, and I miss it a lot. I loved Madison, Alabama. Thank you, Hillary, for sprinkling. I appreciate you so very much. I appreciate you a ton. Okay, this is still a lot of first aid stuff, guys, as I'm going through here. I thought this was going to be more medicine, but honestly, it's first aid. So maybe what I need to do is do one just of Band-Aids and one of first aid. What do you guys think? Because we do actually need this stuff. So it might be good to just have a Band-Aid bucket. Is that what y'all are thinking? So let's do that. I need to move to the floor so I have some space to work on. So hang on. Let's come down here and I'll see if I can't angle y'all so you can come see with me the mess that is here. And if you're watching, you had better be doing that. Kansas, hello in Kansas. Hi in Omaha, Nebraska. So glad to see you. Okay, if you're watching this, I want you to do it with me. I'm just gonna probably dump these out and do what I actually have to do. And I'm just gonna do the work, y'all. Here it goes. There's Q-tips. So these are gonna be Band-Aids because it will be so nice to know where all the Band-Aids are actually at. Because we never seem to have enough Band-Aids. I had one kiddo who used to sit and always, constantly take all of the Band-Aids. And so I never had enough Band-Aids ever. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna find my paper now to write on. There we go. Also guys, you know what we'll do? If you hit the share this button, we will pick one person who shares this video to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So do me a favor and share this. Hi, Jenny. Thank you for sprinkling in. I'm not sure where you are. You're in South Carolina. You need to do this too. Do it, y'all. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to write Band-Aids. I'm hoping that this will help me be organized. It will. I know every time I label stuff, it's so much better. And I always think I don't need to label stuff. And then I realize I actually do. Those are medicines. These are all medicines, so we're gonna have to make some room in one of these for medicine. So we've got first aid, Band-Aids. I'm gonna put these guys back and then I'm gonna pull a different one down. Oh, that'll make room for the first aid here. Okay, the next one we're gonna work on is razors and soap. I'm gonna actually make sure that what's in here is what I really think is in here. You keep your Band-Aids in the kitchen. I keep them in the kitchen as well. But I like to have them upstairs too. So this should actually be toothpaste. This is just what's in our little stockpile of stuff. Oh, there's deodorant in here. Yeah, I need to write all this down on the top lid. I'm gonna actually do a different label so I know what I have. I have bubblegum toothpaste because I have a child who is 14 and still thinks she needs the bubblegum toothpaste. I have a bunch of razors. Okay. So this is pretty much that, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. As somebody how many of y'all stockpile stuff like this so that you just have it? When I see a good price on this kind of thing, I just buy enough so that we always have some. So here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change that label to, what was on my label? I'm gonna change my label to razors, soap, deodorant. What else was in there, guys? Toothpaste. That I just spelled wrong. Okay. This does not have to be fancy or perfect, y'all. This just has to be done. Nobody's gonna come judge the quality of my labels. I'm not here to do anything super fancy. Here's more first aid stuff that we may actually not need. So I'm thinking I can maybe get an extra bin. There's more Band-Aids. See, this is what I knew would happen. I just haven't done this in so long. I do it twice a year, and I think I missed the last time. So I'm gonna put those in there. Now, what I think I'm gonna do is I've noticed a bunch of cotton. These are gauze pads. I have no idea what we use these for. Y'all are gonna be like, what is that? Oh, this was when Reagan, after she had her surgery. These were for her. What do y'all think? Do I keep these? Gauze sponges. Would you keep those or not keep them? What do you think, guys? Hi, Gail in upstate New York. You keep a stockpile in bins, Band-Aid in purse, bathroom, and kitchen. You bet everyone keeps extra toilet paper. Of course we keep extra toilet paper. Okay, y'all, tell me if you think I need to keep that. I'm thinking what I'll do is do like a Q-tips cotton ball one, but I probably need to see where my space is at, if I can even really do that. You can't see this, but let's see what this next one is. I do want to show you one thing that I always keep, y'all. This is a penny pincher girl right here. How many of you guys have a bucket that looks like this? This is, every time we go to a hotel, we have to bring home the shampoo and conditioner. And what I do with it, so I have two things I do with it. If our local food pantry needs things, I just can always donate sometimes they like to have these for homeless shelters. So the single size ones are perfect for that. The nurse says, yes, keep them. Okay, I'm gonna keep them. I'll save them in a Ziploc. Good idea. Thank you guys for your help. So I keep, every time we go to a hotel, I always make sure to grab all of the little free supplies. And then I keep them either to give to homeless people. You can keep them in bags in your car if you do ever do blessing bags for the homeless. But then I also keep them in case we have family visiting. It's just nice to give them a fresh shampoo and conditioner. And so I'll always keep that. So this needs to be travel size. So I'm gonna write that on there, travel size. And it's also nice if you're traveling. Do y'all keep those? Am I the only one? As soon as you throw it away, you will need it. I know, you're exactly right. Travel size, shampoo. What do y'all think? Do y'all do the same thing? Okay, just put this right here. Donate the gauze to an animal shelter. Good idea. You wouldn't. You probably won't need them for a long time, and they're cheap enough to replace. That's true. If I run out of space, that's a good point, Deanna. Thank you for sharing that, Deanna. I appreciate that thought, too, because you're right. Now, I really am hoping I'll have a bin. This is where I get in trouble for all things. If I stack that up like that, for things like this, because we keep extra ones of this kind of stuff, and Q-tips. So I was thinking what I could do is keep all of my Q-tip, makeup removers, all that kind of stuff in one bin together, because what happens for us is I have girls, and y'all know we always need that. So I also saw a thing of tissues. Okay. So I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna make this for all of my Q-tips, gauze, anything like that. I may even put that adhesive tape in there. So what do y'all think? Cotton balls, Q-tips. If you are watching, you need to be doing this at your house too. Balls, Q-tips. And this will not cost you hardly any money because these are just dollar bins. Cotton balls, Q-tips, makeup sponges. I guess I'll do that. I'm just going to change that. I'm going to say cotton ball and Q-tips. And it's killing me. I'm writing so fast because y'all are here that my writing is super messy. Cotton balls, Q-tips, gauze. Okay, what else would y'all add to this one? Recycle the gauze pads. That's a good idea too. Keep a few. Oh, I like that idea the best. Keep a few and donate the rest. You're right. I do not need this many. I'm going to keep this stash, and I will put them in a plastic bag later today. That's a much happier bin. Thank you to whoever said that. I'm not sure who you were, but I appreciate you so, so much. Okay, there we go. Cotton balls, gauze, done. So that's that one. And then our next one is going to be the, oh, y'all. This is where we get kind of messy. See, there's another one of those sponges that needs to be put there. I don't think there's anything crazy. So this is like extra hair stuff for my girls. Not me. This is where I've got two more now that I need to like organize here. Oh, and okay, these are my two bad ones, y'all. You know what we're gonna do? Come with me, y'all. Come and can you nail polish? That's a good idea. Don't donate. They're not sterile. Good to know. I hate that I can't get your camera down here so you guys can see this mess. I just dumped it all out and I can't get. You know what? I'm gonna scoot the camera over here. Let me grab my other camera. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see. Okay, y'all, here's the mess that is here. I'm hoping there's nothing crazy in here that I would be like horrified if y'all saw anything. I tried to make sure I cleared out anything that could possibly be embarrassing ahead of time. So I've got two bins here. I think what I'm gonna do is do one for like makeup, lotions. Let me see what I got here. I'm gonna actually put this with the cotton swabs because that makes sense, I think. I'm thinking that all things sunscreen related should go into this one, and I'm gonna actually open this. When I see a good deal on this stuff, I buy it, and that's kind of where the stuff has come from. You finally caught alive. I'm so glad you're here. You can see now, Sherry. I know, I moved that camera down so y'all could see. I need some scissors to open this with this morning. Anything hard in here. Oh, I really can't open that, and I was thinking, and I really want it open. It is not gonna open. Okay, I'll come back to that. I'm wondering if I could do lotions. Anything full size I could possibly do in here, and I can stand them up. What do y'all think? I may do that. Let's see how that goes. Because we also have shampoos. I think that's most of it. That's most of the bigger stuff. And that way I'll know it's here. Let's see. Now I have the makeup. Here's our makeup one. So when we get makeup, I've got two girls. I've got a teenage, I've got a 17-year-old. Actually, she just turned 18, which is crazy to me. And I've got a almost 14-year-old. And what we do is when there's extra makeup, we get a lot of makeup from different companies, send me stuff, and we just get a lot of little things. So I'm gonna put all of my just excess makeup and toilet paper and nail polish, any of these little small containers. I'm just gonna organize and put those in there because it's nice if they need something. Before I go out and buy them anything, I always say, go check the bin first. Don't ever be wasteful. It looks like we got a few extra toothpaste ones in here. Then I also have extra hair supplies, which I may have to stick in there too. I'm gonna have to think through that. I've got a bunch of extra little things and toothpaste. Okay, I'm gonna go through the rest of these and figure out where we're at today. This kind of feels like a mess. They also have all these little, like, companies send us so many samples. I just have a lot of weird things. So I'm gonna clean up the rest of these and then I'll finish up. Let me answer any of your questions as far as organizing this stuff. We'll go through and see what we're up to. And I'm gonna go ahead and write down these labels while I'm thinking of it. I gotta find the extra labels. There we go. Okay, what other ideas do you have for organizing your stuff? Do you organize your stuff really well? Nail stuff in its own bin. If I had enough space, and that's one thing I will say, if you have tons of space and you can put everything in its own bin, that's awesome. It is not the end of the world if stuff has to be in a matching bin. So don't stress over it if you can't. Like, we don't have enough space to put more bins in. That's all I got. So nail polish and makeup can go in the same place for us as long as I label it nail polish and makeup. Does that make sense? I'm gonna finish this one real quickly. I hope that if you're watching that you will be encouraged and inspired to do this too, and know that if your house feels like a hot mess, we all have messes. It is totally fine, but we can do a little bit better with what we have and it doesn't take too long. You needed this thing, you much needed thing to do when putting in bins. Try to think of where you would go to look for it. Would you look for regular lotion? That's a good question. You don't have a ton of space either, Jenny. I know, it's really easy. I think sometimes I see stuff on Pinterest and I'm like, oh, I need to do that. And then I'm like, I don't have the space to do that. And I have a decent sized home. So I'm sure like not anybody, a lot of people don't have the space that of what we see out there. So definitely use the space you have well. It makes a huge difference. Use the space behind your toilet paper. Use a Rubbermaid drawer shelf. There's not any space behind my toilet paper. It goes up to the wall. I mean, yeah. And I still need to organize. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this little spot real quickly while y'all are here. This is one area that, these are our cleaning supplies. And what's hard is I'm a stockpiler. How many of you guys have been couponers before? So you end up spending a lot of time just like organizing this, like buying things. You just wanna keep things. So my husband has become a stockpiler of Clorox wipes. So I'm just gonna tidy this little area up a little bit. It won't take a second just to get these things in line so they're not out of control. And my thought is that if ever the world needs a place to clean, it's gonna feel so much better. Just doing that feels way better. And then I have this little area that needs to, we're just gonna go ahead and finish up. Oh, can y'all see this? Come see my shelf. Okay, so this is, again, not too terrible. These are trash bags that I keep on hand because I like to always reuse trash bags in my bathroom. So I'll finish this up really fast. Y'all, this is the most unexciting Facebook Live ever, but it does help to have your house feel like you can kind of get it together. And I think it might encourage you as well to just take a few minutes and organize the space that you have. Whatever the space you have is perfect. We cannot all have big fancy houses, and that does not mean that any person or anything is more valuable than what you have or what I have. We're good. God's called us to good today. Okay, can you try getting lids for all of them and stack them? I could stack them, but I know my family. How many of you guys know your people? I know my people will not. I have lids right there. There is no way that they will open the lids. It will become a disaster zone. So I just know I've tried the lid idea before. I can't train them. So some things I just know, We've been married a long time. My husband hates opening and closing a bin. It's just not going to happen. It'll just be more of a mess. Does that make sense to you guys? This is inspiring you. I'm so glad, Lori, because I feel so silly sitting in my bathrooms cleaning out my supplies this morning. Sometimes I think the more space you have, the more you collect. Yes, Lori, it's not always exciting. It's always exciting to see you. Thank you, Pam. I have a large closet full of shelves downstairs, so you bulk order cleaning supplies. I love that. You fold your trash bags into little triangles like a folding a flag. I love that. I don't do that, but that sounds so smart and it would look so good. I may try that. Okay, the other thing I want to show you super fast is for anyone who is doing the home planner, this is our project for the week. So there's the little planner. We only have it available in PDF files. We'll pop a link for that in there. But if I can find my pen, I have a little fancy pen. Here we go. I will be able to check this off here today, and that's gonna feel so good. So I encourage you, get your stuff done, have an amazing day, and take care of your family and your food and your finances. I'm gonna hop back on in a second talking about the entertainment book. How many of you guys have an entertainment book? Anybody have an entertainment book? It is one of my favorite coupon books ever. I just got the new one for our city and it's fan-stinkin-tastic. So we have a crazy deal that Entertainment Book has offered us for passionate penny pincher readers only. So watch me in just a second when I'll be doing a thing talking about that. You guys have an amazing day and I will talk to you soon. Get your bathrooms done, girls. You can do it. Have a great day. Bye, guys.